With more people outside, the allergic reactions are peaking this time of year with bees. News 8's Byron Tollefson has details on what first responders are seeing in West Michigan and their advice to stay safe this summer. Byron.
Sue, we've heard several calls over the last 24 hours in West Michigan for people in anaphylactic shock after being stung by bees. And experts say being prepared, knowing the signs, and taking action quickly can be life-saving.
It's that time of year. With people out and about, bee stings are on the rise, and experts say if you're susceptible and not prepared, the results can be devastating.
Part of the challenge with a bee sting, whether you know you're allergic or not, is the sudden onset, and that sudden onset can be very terrifying.
Mark Meyer, the president and founder of Life EMS Ambulance, stresses that if you have a serious allergic reaction, getting help quickly is critical.
If you're going to kind of wait to see if it's going to get better, the swelling and stuff like that typically does not.
Experts say bees can become more aggressive late in the summer and early in the fall. Between 2020 and 2022, Life EMS treated the most people for bee stings during August of each year. So far this year, they've treated 171 people for allergic reactions or anaphylaxis, 52 of those caused by bee stings.
You know, you could be at a campground or a family event or whatever that nobody knows there's a hornet's nest, you know, up in the trees. So
just yesterday morning in Oshtemo Township, a man was stung multiple times. First responders came quickly, treated him, and took him to a local hospital.
If not treated, the symptoms can be devastating.
If it's a severe reaction, you might have a raspy throat, swelling, hives, or difficulty breathing. And Meyer says the symptoms won't go away and can worsen until you treat them.
If you have more than just a little bump and you start feeling like you can't swallow and stuff like that, you need to call for help because it certainly may continue to progress.
When medics arrive on scene, they focus on airway control, providing oxygen and administering medications like epinephrine. Meyer says to those allergic to bees, being prepared starts with keeping an EpiPen on you.
You need to access that quickly before there's a problem with the airway and that kind of thing.
If you're on a trip, be aware of your surroundings.
But if you're at the beach in an unfamiliar location, you know, make sure you're aware of if you call 911, how do you tell the responders where you are?
And if you see someone in need, know the signs and get them help as soon as you can.
Again, if somebody has an allergy propensity or if they have asthma or some breathing issues and stuff, it can really come on fast. And so we need to get there and be able to administer life-saving medication, you know, that can literally save somebody's life.
The Mayo Clinic says if you've been stung by a bee before and had a serious allergic reaction, it's especially important to keep an EpiPen on you because the next time it happens, the hospital says you have between a 25% to 65% chance of anaphylaxis. Sue?